from the 7 Storm Team. Your first alert weather with meteorologist Ben Terry.
In the low 90s this hour here across southwest Louisiana, 92, but we are really beginning to see that heat build now into the noon hour with the lack of rainfall and really not a lot of wind out there to kind of knock the breeze off. In fact, we're already up where we should be for an average high this time of year. Average high is 92. Record on this day was 100, set all the way back in 1897. The past couple of days, we've hit 97 for 2 consecutive days. We may get close to that here over the next few hours as temperatures continue warming up. Noticing on our Skycam, time lapse, this is a loop from our DeRidder Skycam, and you can see there really hasn't been a cloud hardly until about 11 o'clock. We've had some of these little puffy cumulus clouds form, but again, not the kind you need for rain. We have some clouds that are trying to build in vertical height here on our downtown Skycam, but still nothing yet that's producing any rainfall. As visible satellite shows, just a few of those clouds now trying to form. Best chance of those showers perhaps down near the coast with the sea breeze. Look at the current heat index right now in Shreveport. 111. That's what it feels like. That's why areas to our north actually are seeing more of a heat problem than we're seeing here closer to the coastline. 109 in Little Rock, 110 is the current heat index in Memphis. Excessive heat warnings out here for most all of northern portions of the state into Arkansas and western Mississippi. Around those heat advisories, we do have some rain, just not over southwest Louisiana. If you want rain, go to Florida. That's where they're seeing it right now, over the Florida beaches, where they're just trying to get out and enjoy these last few days of summer. People are just trying to go out and enjoy the sun in places like Panama City, over toward Destin and Pensacola. Well, they actually have rain. In fact, flash flood warnings out for a couple of those counties there into western Florida this hour as the rain continues. And that's where the rain concern will be for these next several days. For us, limited rain chances. That upper level ridge still overhead will begin to weaken a bit over the days ahead, and that may allow for a little better chance of some of those cooling storms. We'll put the rain chance at 20% this afternoon, with high temperatures back up to about 96 degrees. So Futurecast is not really showing much in the way of rainfall today or tomorrow. We'll go with about a 20% coverage even into our Friday, with slightly better chances returning this weekend as the upper level ridge weakens, and that will put us in a little bit of a better likelihood of seeing at least the return of some of those more normal summertime afternoon storms. About a 30% chance there both Saturday into Sunday, but the longer range, we'll sort of watch and turn our attention toward the eastern Gulf. We'll be watching for the possibility of a weak area of low pressure dropping southward here into the northern Gulf and just sort of hang out for several days. This is going to result in a lot of rain piling up here, potential flooding in places like Tallahassee, Panama City, maybe even over as far west as Mobile, Alabama by late next week. In fact, some of the preliminary computer models are showing some areas here along Florida receiving over 5, maybe 6 inches of rain by late next week. So if you've got plans heading eastward, that's where the trouble will be as far as rainfall. Looking at the tropics, of course, Earl inland now, so the system is weakening here over land, and of course it's just going to be a flood threat now for Mexico as it hangs out there for the next few days moving westward. 96 for the high. It still looks like our slightly better rain chances will return later this week. We'll go with about a 30% chance there of a few afternoon storms back for Saturday, Sunday, slightly better chances into next week. And like we said, the heavy rain threat is going to be really over into Florida the next several days.
Hot potato here.
Yes, it is.
It is. Well, picture take.